Yo guys, it's Jacob, aka I'm gonna change my name from Retrograde Pappy to I've already changed it to Retro J Knows, but yeah, that's coming soon. But I just wanted to talk about uh Gemini's the sign Gemini and its correlation to the coronavirus, and not just in the context of what's happening now, even though what's happening now is my reason for this video. But coronavirus has existed for years. It's just now obviously we're dealing with a particular strain, i.e. that's what they tell us in the news. But basically, astrologically, we have the sun right now passing through Gemini. We got Mercury passing through Gemini. We got what else? We got the North Node passing through Gemini as well. These three signs, I mean, these three planets is like creating a stellium. Oh, and we have Venus in Gemini as well, all retrograde. Now with Corona is obviously it's a Latin word. Um, it's a Latin word, and they're using the Latin interpretation of the Latin word, but in English it means crown. So if you understand the crown chakra being the point that we receive kind of information we receive esoteric information from through our crown chakra, and then it passes through us here into our surroundings. That already shows you that coronavirus is a crown virus, and what the viruses do, like I swear they mutate, and they kind of corrode things, and they corrupt things as well. So that shows you that they corrupt people esoterically first. So when I say esoterically, that's on a spiritual level. It's not about it's not about kind of like logic. It's not logic based. They get you spiritually. People need to understand that, like, because everything that's created, everything in this world is an illusion. Everything we've done is created from what we felt, from what we imagine this world to be. So that we are just like all collectively manifesting our dreams. Like, that's why it's called the collective unconscious. Like, it's powerful. If you can tap into the collective unconscious, you're a teacher. You become very popular. You're a master. People like Michael Jackson, Drake, Rihanna, Beyonce, or musicians that are popular and know how to cross over from their home territory. They all tap into that collective unconscious. Well, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. What's my next point? Yeah. So with Gemini, since they corrupt people from an esoteric level, they already kind of, and they hijack your ability to think for yourself already, because they're controlling, and they've created a narrative in your mind. They've created a script for you to read, for you to follow, for you to think like that, in that way. So already you're being controlled, like, just like that. But as soon as you understand that that's what's happening, you transform your mindset, and then now you start to see things differently, innit? Now you realize, oh, if I continue to think, if I all this time I've been thinking the way they've programmed me to think, I'm now spreading fear. I'm now creating dialogue, having conversations with people around me, and now we're building this. We're making their narrative more powerful. They don't even have to say anything. They don't have to. Well, I mean, they can say something, but they planted a seed, and that seed is passing through the air. Gemini is about passing thoughts, so that's what they do. So, what else am I gonna say? Fucking hell. This is supposed to work, but I don't even know if it does. Oh shit. Fucking. Yeah. Since as passing thoughts, you're gonna manifest that. We know thoughts become things, like the power of the tongue, all this shit. People claim that they're spiritual. They say these things, but then they continue to manifest their very reality with the thoughts, with the narratives of someone else. If you understand your power, you understand you create your own world. Like, that's why people that are reclusive, or people that just internalize things before they go out, before they externalize shit, control the world that we're in. And the people that just are going about their daily lives, like i.e. extroverts, or you don't reflect on your behavior, you're getting controlled. You're more easy. It's easier for you to get controlled, or it might take a longer time before you realize, oh shit, and you might have to go through some catastrophic like experiences for you to understand. Oh, this is not even my mind. This whole time, this hasn't been my mind. This is someone else's mind. That's literally Gemini. Two minds working. Like, you don't even know what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are someone else's. That's Gemini. I need people to get that way of thinking, and that's how coronavirus is spreading. And it's spiritual first before it ever becomes a medical thing. And you need a medicine to treat it, and then needing to give people vaccines and shit. So people have to gain spiritual strength and understand this. Like, it's important. And stop spreading fear. Stop creating the narrative that they want you to. Stop thinking the way they want you to think. Cool, be cautious. Yes, be cautious. But do not allow the way they're thinking about it, what they're saying, to control the way you behave, like, or the way you, because then, yeah, you're going to manifest it. You're going to manifest it. Yeah, man. That's how you stay immune. Like, even the word immunity is about infection. It's a virus itself. So, I mean, being able to block infection or viruses, things from seeping into your mind. Fuck a mask, bruv. You need to protect your whole fucking spirit. We need a mask for our spirit. If we could get something like that, if I could create a product where people could protect their spirit, yeah, with some kind of material, it would bang. Like that would be amazing. But fucking so what's my point? What was I talking about? North Node and Gemini. Yeah, stop manifesting, protect your spirit, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. Everyone in my household, their mentality towards Corona is not fear. It's understanding where it stems from already that protects you. That's protection, and believe in that. Believe it. People think they're spiritual. Believe it then. Believe in your own mentality. If you're believing in someone else's mentality, you're not spiritual. You're just knowledgeable. You just have knowledge. You don't have wisdom. Have wisdom. People don't have wisdom. Oh, I mean, some people do. But, hey, I'm a Life Path 9. I'm here to learn about wisdom and then share it with people. I've been realizing during this quarantine, it's time for this shit. Like, what am I doing? Like, just sitting back, smoking. Use the fucking shit. I got gems. Like, okay, that's Aaliyah shit. Sorry. But, what else should I talk about? Yeah, the sun in Gemini. With the sun in Gemini, now we're seeing their people being caught in two minds now. God, people are outside. People are outside in the streets, but then people on Twitter, for example, are like talking like that. Like, oh, are y'all outside? Oh, these people don't respect. People should be more cautious. This, that. It's like a constant clash of ideas, isn't it? So no one knows what to think. People are. It's crazy because of the media. That's Gemini. The moon is in Cancer right now, so that's like causing people to be like emotional and want to reflect on the past, on what they're missing and shit like that. So yeah, it's a lot of it's a very moody time. Like, people sharing their feelings and that, just wanting to connect. So don't be surprised if old people come back like during this time as well. With Mercury and Gemini, yeah, it's just more communicating in that way. Venus, like, but it's retrograde, so this is like past situations that we appreciated or that we compromised with these being caught in two minds in a situation, and having passing thoughts where we will be indecisive. Like, these kind of situations, they're popping back up, like, for us to, yeah, kind of smooth things over again and move on from it, or conclude with the idea or the interest, the curiosity, the question that we had, that we once fell in love with, like an incomplete thought that we never pursued before. And then the North Node in Gemini is like, yeah, it's like this is like kind of the direction that they want, that kind of we're heading in spiritually. Like we have to learn through this. We have to learn about the spiritual component to where narratives even stem from. That's the way to progress now during this time. Use the wisdom of how the world used to be, Sagittarius, South Node, and apply it to the narrative that's coming now. Understand the bigger picture of everything first, like, basically. But yeah, that's my video on North Node, not on Gemini's correlation to coronavirus. Subscribe, like, share it. Safe.